Hey guys, I hope you're really well. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is either going to be a wonderful discovery or a complete disaster. As I'm sure you guys have seen, I get a lot of cover requests despite not actually accepting them. However, a lot of the time I see the band Deftones flying about. A lot of my friends actually are really into them, and I've actually never listened to them ever in my life. And I put out to the internet that I have never listened to Deftones, and people were not very happy with me. So here we are. If I have ever accidentally listened to one of their songs, I have had no idea that it was them. Now, the reason that this could go terribly wrong is because I am quite picky when it comes to music. I don't like people telling me that I have to listen to a certain band because I like to kind of discover it myself. And sometimes it has been known that characteristics that people really like, I am just quite snobby about. I don't know if it's a singer thing, but there has to be a certain element of melody for me. I have to, I guess, be able to want to sing it myself or want to play it. I don't like stuff that is too heavy, and I genuinely have no idea what to expect. So let's just see what we've got. What if I genuinely hate them though? Like genuinely think they're really bad. So I also haven't researched what song to listen to. I think I'm gonna let YouTube decide this one. So I'm just gonna type in Deftones. I'm already a bit concerned by their thumbnail. I'm gonna quickly put a tweet out and ask people what Deftones song I should listen to, so that if the really old ones that YouTube is telling me to listen to are really terrible, then at least we haven't lost everything. I've never listened to Deftones. What is the first song that I should listen to? I'm seeing Diamond Eyes pop up a lot. Be Quiet and Drive. I thought those were two songs. Diamond Eyes, Quiet and Drive, White Pony. We here, we be doing this. Okay. I'm 2 seconds in and I'm questioning whether I've been taken back to the 60s. This synth does not fill me with confidence. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're okay now. Straight away, I will say, on one of the posts that I did, someone said, I don't like them because his voice is too whiny. It's not putting me off, but I understand what they're saying. This is quite nice. I don't completely hate it. Like, I'm not completely sold on it. And this is a thing, if I don't like music, I will be very upfront about it. I know what people are saying about like the voice. That's like a very specific style of music. I like the fact that it's like dun 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 dun, and then it goes into the more synthy melodic-y bits. Like, that's fine. I like that variant. This was still 9 years ago, so are they like a band still? I'm just smiling at the music video production because it's just like so, I mean, obviously, like, I can't compare my band or any of my friends' band to bloody Deftones, but like the whole microphone there and it's a very awkward little pose. We've all been there, we've all done it. Don't pretend you haven't. Very catchy, I'll give them that. I can imagine myself, even if I was like, yeah, I don't like it, I can imagine that this chorus would just have me singing that chorus for ages. I assume that's it. Yeah, with a riff at the end, of course. So I didn't hate it. I don't love it. I don't feel like I've just discovered the most amazing band in the world. But saying that, okay, like let's take Alexis on Fire, for example. This is gonna be a video of just me allowing people to hate me. Alexis on Fire, I know some of their more generic stuff. Their popular ones, you know, this could be anything in the world, etc., etc. But from first listening, I kind of imagine Deftones to be in that era of Alexis on Fire where it is quite heavy, and yes, there are melodic bits, but the rest of it is quite chuggy and just quite, I hate the word grungy, but it's kind of grungy. Maybe like, I don't know what, 10 years ago, that was what everyone was listening to, and I just never got into that. Okay, Deftones, Be Quiet and Drive. Ooh, acoustic. This is the one where I was worried about the thumbnail because they look like a moody Linkin Park. I prefer the intro instantly way more in this one. Okay, so what have we learned in the last 5 minutes? Number 1, do not judge a music video by its thumbnail. Number 2, I would have liked Deftones a lot more from the first listen if I'd listened to Be Quiet and Drive. Okay, so I get the impression that this song is going to be kind of quite similar the whole way through. I like this one so much more, and you know what? It's because it feels kind of nostalgic to me. It looks very Linkin Park. The old one felt a tiny bit Alexis on Fire. This one, it reminds me of my little grunger days where I definitely wore like a Matrix coat and had flares. I'm just gonna skip through it a bit because I just want to see if anything else happens, which I don't think will, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's gonna be a pretty standard song. I can't say I would listen to it for the purpose of, oh, it's really melodic and I'm gonna do a cover of it or something. But it's the kind of track that would very easily fit into my iPhone playlist, listen to it whilst I'm driving, taking the dog for a walk to the park, that kind of thing. Yeah, I dig this. I'm gonna listen to one more song because people have actually started replying to me. Oh, and apparently Architects did a cover of Change, which is interesting. Okay, Change was the other one that everyone told me to listen to, so we're gonna do Change. Okay. Now, the only thing I don't like, it's not that I don't like it, but it's just like a preference. I'm not a fan of the kind of vocals. Meh, it's an acquired taste. I'd never do it. I wouldn't particularly listen to a song that had that. Here's a great example. If I was in this feel-good mood and I was driving, had my windows down, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to Doomsday by Architects because that kicks ass. I wouldn't listen to a track like this because it's quite like, it feels like it kind of brings the mood down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like I get what they're going for. It's not my kind of thing, but I appreciate it and I understand it. Maybe it's a singer thing where it's like, if it was me writing that song and I wanted to use those melodies or whatever, I would be like, I watched you change in you, da 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 da. Kind of like a cop out. It's just like not finishing the word. And I'm just like, please, just finish the word. You're going for change. You're going for the line in you. And rather than saying in you, you're saying And yeah, I think it's just a singer thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for this now and I should have listened to this 10 years ago. Okay, so we've got a bridge and it's, you know, slightly different chords, but I think we know where that's ending. I will conclude on this. So, not the worst experience in the world. Liked some of it, didn't love all of it. I can totally understand why people like them. I think if I'd maybe have listened to them like 10 years ago, how old would that make me? No, maybe like 5 years ago, then I maybe would have liked them a lot more. But I think I would give them a solid 6, 7 out of 10 because I appreciate and understand what they were trying to do. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you'd like to see, and I will see you in the next one.